Another edition of Pet Pals TV. Oh, I'm glad I didn't wear my reindeer hat to the show today.
You have one too?
Just like that.
Oh. This is Mabel. She's getting over her hangover over the holidays.
She looks, I don't know what she looks like. Kind of cute. This may be the cutest you've looked on the show.
Actually, little dogs, as you probably know, in the colder weather, they generally should like, things to wear. Now, he's a cold weather dog, but I just don't think she likes the outfit. She likes the warmth, but not the outfit.
It's just not her color. Well, hopefully you've made it through the holidays okay so far. Wherever you're watching us across the country on Pet Pals TV, we're mobile. We're nationwide. And this is an interesting story about that kind of involves several states.
And speaking of mobile, it's called Mobile Mutts.
Mobile Mutts.
And what they do is they take, it's a common thread here where people transport animals, mostly dogs, from high kill shelters to places where they're really needed for a forever home.
So they have better chances of being.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Interesting.
But anybody, they have to make sure that everybody along every step of the way, every step of the route, that somebody is there. We're going to watch that story. This may look like some kind of a parade or maybe a party get-together, but actually it's a convoy of life-saving volunteers. This caravan represents just a few of the dedicated folks of Mobile Mutts. What they do is transport dogs from high kill shelters and dangerous situations to foster and forever homes. It's a huge undertaking, and it's 100% volunteer.
We transport dogs from Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and then they come on up through I-65 in Indianapolis and then head west on I-74.
And where do some of them end up? Where's the final destination?
Many of them end up in the no-kill rescues in northern Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota.
How often do you do this?
We pretty much run about 50 weeks out of the year.
Really? That's a lot of commitment.
Yes, it is, and that's a lot of dogs saved. And it's just a wonderful thing to do because the reward is the wagging tails, the quick lick on the cheek.
A few months ago, I investigated this somewhat undercover operation. I wanted to get a feel for this worthy endeavor, so with Max, a sweet rescue on my lap, Ellen and I headed out on just one leg of this expedition. Remember, this takes up the volunteers' whole weekend, and if one person can't make a leg of the transport, it upsets the whole plan.
It's just a lot of work. It is, but it's so much fun, too.
Ellen is always looking for help for her volunteer staff of around 30 drivers. If you'd like to learn more and contribute in some way, your first stop would be their Facebook page.
I'm really hoping it will flood our website with volunteer application.
Ellen is back on the road again. I left Max to continue on his way. Last I heard, he's still waiting to be adopted, but he's safe now. Maybe his next car ride will be the one that takes him home.